Feel the magic in the air, aïe, levez les mains en l'air, allez, allez, allez. Feel the magic in the air, aïe, levez les mains en l'air, allez, allez, allez.
Feel the magic in the air.
Magic System, Red One, Shaoki. Comme d'habitude on est calé, comme toujours ça va aller. On te met l'ambiance à gogo, tous ensemble on fait le show.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis et viens faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. C'est pas seulement pour les bobos, nous on vient dans nos mambo. Mon ami, si tu as le niveau, rejoins-nous pour t'enjailler.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis et viens faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. Magic System.
Toujours nous.
Ah, ça change pas.
Ah ouais.
Ah, Shaoki avec Red One. Est-ce que ça marche?
Ça va pas.
On vient du ghetto pour aller plus haut. Avec les magiciens, c'est le pédigo. On vient du ghetto pour aller plus haut. Avec les magiciens. Oh, oh, oh.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champion, take the field now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are all gathered here for one reason: to celebrate the 53rd founding anniversary of PATTS College of Aeronautics with this year's theme, Validated Excellence at 53.
Yes, you are tuned to the right Facebook account, college officials, students, and special guests. Let's start off this afternoon celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present to you this year's PATTS Senior High School 6th Field Demonstration with the theme, Unite as We Transcend Challenges.
I'm Margaret Elian Patenya, a grade 12 student from Section Earhart.
And I'm Earl Thomas Marasigan, a grade 12 student from Section Montgo Fear.
This is the 6th PATS Senior High Field Demonstration. This afternoon, you will witness the best performances of the senior high school sections and the top aviation infomercials last semester. We hope that you would enjoy what we all have prepared for you.
But before our program begins, please refrain from making unnecessary comments or messages which are not related to our Foundation Day celebration. We highly encourage you to express your positive thoughts and emotions to spread positive vibes. Let us begin our program for today with an invocation which will be led by Sean Babiera to be followed by the Philippine National Anthem.
God, our loving Father, we ask for your grace to provide us divine strength and wisdom. Help us in everyday learning as we acquire knowledge to meet the demands of our desired profession. Give us the trust to keep moving forward in the direction of our dreams. Help us to conquer the jag for daily challenges. Keep us grounded by the weight of our responsibilities. And with your grace, lift us upon the wings of eagles. Do keep our wings safe by the shelter of your love and peace. As to a seahorse yet to be capable of flight, you strengthen our wings and soar great heights. With the trust, drag, weight, and lift of our journey, may you be the center of it all. As you hold us in place, grant our course be straight and steady, in clear skies and calm winds. Amen.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, pero sa silanganan, hanap ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lumang hinirang, duyan ka ng pag-ibig, sa manlulupig, di ka masisingin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bukaw, may tinatang tulak at hawit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng wakaran mo'y tanong ay narating, ang bituin at parang yang kailan ka may di magdidinig. Tumanang araw ng walang ibang sinag, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagay ng langit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let us welcome Dr. Catherine M. Camposano, Senior High School Principal, for our opening remarks.
To our College President, Engineer Jose Eduardo S. Valdez, to our Vice President for Administrative Affairs, Attorney Ana Katrina V. Cruz, to our Vice President for Office of Student Affairs, Dr. Emilita I. Javier, to our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Engineer Joy Cosme G. Amores Jr., our dear teachers, staff, students, and parents, good day. Allow me to take this opportunity to congratulate the PATS Senior High School community for creating an activity that would celebrate our 53rd Foundation Day as it empowered learning aviation. Due to the pandemic, we have to celebrate the 6th year of SHS Field Demonstration virtually. This will not stop us from continuing what we have already started. This event is entitled 6th SHS Field Demonstration, United as We Transcend Challenges, focusing on the performances that are in line with being united with each PATTSian. A student that chooses to perform spoken poetry will have to be based on a theme of PATTSian unity. Those who choose to sing will find songs related to being united, and even those who will be dancing can dance along to a tune in line with unity. Furthermore, the SHS Field Demonstration carries the students within the department together, where we get a chance to encounter and intermingle as a family. This occasion has been made possible through the labors of our student officers, student participants, and advisors. This celebration serves as a practical venue that encourages learning from the past, beaming the looks ahead with its future, and believes in the people's capacity at present as they perform their skills, intelligence, personality, and persistence in this year's event. With one heart, one soul, one dream for PATS College of Aeronautics, the senior high school will join together to make our bold step ahead. Congratulations to all the participants. Happy 53rd Foundation Day, PATS College of Aeronautics. Again, a pleasant day, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Camposano, for the inspiring opening remarks. This time, let me call on Ms. Menji O. Solidum, Field Demonstration Committee member and advisor of the ABM Society, for her welcome message.
A wonderful and amazing day to all. To Engineer Jose Eduardo S. Valdez, our college president and COO, Attorney Ana Katrina V. Cruz, our Vice President for Administrative Affairs, Engineer Joy Cosme G. Amores, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emelita I. Javier, Vice President for Student Affairs, dear parents and students. On behalf of our Field Demonstration Committee co-members, Dr. Catherine M. Camposano, our Senior High School Principal, Dr. Dave Jeffrey Camposano, our PATS Senior High Council Advisor, Mr. Renz Michael Evangelista, our Internal Advisor, Mr. Albert Bayoneta, our Prefect of Discipline, and of course, our Grade 11 Coordinator, Engineer Bonifacio T. Perido, our Grade 12 Coordinator, Mr. Virgilio V. Dolina Jr., we would like to welcome you all to the live streaming of the 6th Senior High School Field Demonstration. It's true that today is such a big day for the Senior High School Department. So, let us all partake in great amazement of this spectacular showcasing of talents of our Senior High School students. Happy 53rd Foundation Anniversary, PATSians!
Thank you very much, Ms. Solidum. I'm sure that everyone is looking forward to the performances. I know I am. How about you, Earl?
Oh, I can't really wait any longer, Marga. But before we do, we would like to remind everybody that this program is considered a school activity, so please remain proper conduct.
Now, are you all set, PATSian? What else are we waiting for? Let us now begin with the first performance from Section 11 ABM Augusta.
Destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision, always had hopes. Had to have hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be there. said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
Wow! What an outstanding performance delivered by Section Augusta. I'm sure agrees with partner Jan. Am I right, Ern?
Oh, you know me too well, Marga. Hindi talaga nagpapatalo ang Section Augusta. Our first performance is off to a great start.
Oh, syempre. Baka section ko din yan before. Anyways, without further ado, let's move on to the next performance. From 11 STEM Airbus.
It's the thought of being when your heart's just like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to guard it. When it all seems like it's wrong, sing along to Elton John and to that feeling we're just getting started.
When the nights get colder and the rhythm's got you falling behind, just dream about that moment when you look yourself right in the eye. Then you say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's make a place and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, 'cause when we fall we know how to land.
Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. There's always something that's standing in the way, but if you don't let it phase you, you know just how to break. Just get the right vibe, yeah. 'Cause there's no looking back. There ain't no one to prove we don't got this on lock. Yeah, the wait is over, the time is not, so let's do it right. Yeah, we keep going and stay up until we see the sunrise. As I always say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and leave just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, 'cause when we fall we know how to mend. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. No, we don't need permission to dance.
Well, let me show you that we can keep the fire alive.
'Cause it's not over till the summer. Say one more time.
I wanna dance, the music's got me going, nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools.
Like we're dancing fools.
We don't need to worry, 'cause when we fall we know how to land.
Don't let the talk, just
Grabe! Being part of Section Airbus, we really have nothing else to do but to give them a round of applause. Right, partner?
Oo nga, Earl. Indeed, a great job by Section Airbus.
Let's now move on to the next performance from 11 STEM Boeing.
Here and now, it's time for celebration. Finally figured out, yeah, yeah, that all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about. Come on now.
Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. We're not the same, we're different in a good way. Together's where we belong. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Everybody now, together, all together, everyone, together, all together. Come on, let's have some fun. All together, we're there for each other every time. All together, come on, let's do this right.
Another exemplary performance by Section Boeing. They really never disappoint. What do you have to say about their performance, Earl?
Oh, I really have no words to say, Margo. It really shows how united Section Boeing really is.
The next performance, let's see what 11 STEM Festa has to offer.
Sometimes I lay under the moon and I thank God I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around. Because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, oh, one day, one day, one day. It's not about win or lose, cause we all lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving though the waters stay raging. In this maze you can lose your way, your way. It might drive you crazy, but don't let it face you. No way, no way. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around. Because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, oh, one day, one day, one day. One day this all will change, keep people the same. Stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free, and I'm proud to be under the same sun, singing songs of freedom like way oh, way oh, 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 way oh, way oh, oh, oh. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will pay. One day, one day, one day, oh, one day, one day, one day.
Wow! Big props to my former section, Cessna. I'm sure you guys made your class proud.
Why yes, partner. It's clear how dedicated they are to this year's team. But I assure you that our next performance we have in store will also give their best in showcasing their skills for us. Let us all welcome 11 STEM Dornier.
Unity. 5 letters that mean so much. It's something you can feel, but just can't touch. It's a word that was meant to unite us.
Unity. Be proud of the effort you've done.
Working day and night, leaving complaints to none.
Your serene blue aura radiates tranquility.
People from sadness and separation, you release.
Dear Unity, extend the branches of your unifying tree.
Like a swarm of free-flying birds, I'm keeping my eye on things.
Combine the opposing forces of destruction and battle.
Please spare them the needless deaths and gore.
Dear Unity, reunite us with our long-lost friends.
As a result, there will be joy and laughter as shattered hearts mend.
Clear the miserable loneliness hunting around.
And stop at no cost until the cure is found.
Dear Unity, oh Unity, our cloaked guardian angel.
Despise to get rid of the hatred, betrayal, and hatred.
You are all for one and one for all.
Thank you for always being there for us when we fall.
What an energetic and refreshing performance! Thank you so much for showcasing your talents, Section Dornier.
I really have to agree with you, partner. Dornier really put in a lot of effort in their performance.
Now, before we proceed to the presentation of top grade 11 SDB creations, let's have 11 STEM Embraer.
All for the gram. Love the gram.
Oh wait.
Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Met her at a party in the hills, yeah. She just wanna do it for the thrill, yeah. Shorty drive a poodle with no top. But if I throw this money, she gon' drop. Ay. She don't wait in lines if it's too long. She don't drive the whip unless the roof fall. Only want a car when the cash out. Only take the pic when it's out. She from Malibu, Malibu. If you ain't got a foreign, then she laugh at you. Malibu, Malibu. Spending daddy's money with an attitude. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm an asshole, she think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. In LA, yeah, got no brakes, yeah. Living fast, Ricky Bobby shaking bait, yeah. See the chain, yeah, it's a late, yeah. Swipe the chase, ooh, now she wanna date, yeah. Straight and no blue, on the coast, ooh. Shorty only like Whole Foods, yeah. Snapping all up on the grandmas, going crazy. Now she want me in the foreign, going ayy. Up in Malibu, Malibu. If you ain't got a foreign, then she laugh at you. Malibu, Malibu. Spending daddy's money with an attitude. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
Another impactful performance by Section Embraer. Those guys really never failed to deliver. Thank you so much.
Ay, nga pala partner, kumain ka na ba? Ay, kayo guys, kumain na ba kayo?
Ako, syempre baby. May nagpapaalala eh.
Nang hindi tayo nabibitin. For the non-senior high viewers out there, the SHS Department was busy with the SHS Student Development Program. Various online seminar workshops were conducted, and as a result, production of short films like infomercials were produced last semester.
The Aviation students were assigned to lead the STEM sections. Let's have a look at the top SDP infomercials of the grade 11 from Cessna and Dornier.
Aircraft noise has been a major problem in the aviation industry. It is a public health issue, especially residential property near airports. Some studies suggest that chronic stress might lead to an increase of high blood pressure or hypertension. It also affects the academic performance and memory of children. There is also emerging evidence of impacts of noise on mental health, linked to increases in stress and anxiety. Contrails are line-shaped clouds. Water vapor quickly condenses around soot from the plane's exhaust and freezes to form cirrus clouds. The researchers found that contrails have an overall warming effect. Contrails likely have a small effect now, but increasing air traffic may change that.
There are many more different kinds and examples of waste in aviation. Major or minor, it still has an impact on us and our environment.
Thanks to our innovation, some issues or problems were reduced or solved. There are people and some other countries that have addressed these topics.
But is this enough? Based on research, some countries and governments that are involved in solving these problems are still not aware of them. And we, the youth, what can you do to be part of this innovation?
Get ready for it. Yeah, this is it. Go!
Many people wish to pursue a career in the aviation sector. Although we are facing challenges, we must not forget the fact that wonderful things are still coming our way. Let us not give up, lose hope, and abandon our ambitions in this industry.
Get ready for it. Yeah, this is it. Go!
Finally, we are here at our final destination. Welcome to Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum. Enjoy your time looking with the aircrafts and the other artworks.
Hi sir, excuse me. I just want to ask what happened to this artwork? It looks kind of messy and disastrous.
I remember years ago, the Earth was destroyed, and the aviation industry is the main source of deterioration.
Aviation, global warming, pollution, contrails, kerosene fuel. The aviation industry is one of the fastest growing sources of carbon gases in the atmosphere. Imports, export, tourism, and business are all key aspects of the economy that rely on planes. However, the industry's prominence comes with negative consequences, which continue to have an impact on the environment with little or no reason, owing to the industry's rapid growth and lack of a viable replacement for kerosene as a fuel. Furthermore, the quantity of carbon dioxide emitted by a single trip contributes significantly to the global warming. To make matters worse, the rising use of airplanes in travel, owing to their efficiency and the fact that they assist people to save time, does not improve the situation. The high rate of fuel consumption increases carbon emissions, which has a direct impact on ozone layer loss, and as a result, it leads to global warming. All of these issues, we must stand up. We should have the voice and the knowledge to protect our nature.
That must have been quite an experience. But I'd like to ask, if all of those events happened, then how did the environment come to how it is now?
A lot of years passed.
The researchers made a plan of action with the environmentalists. Researchers and environmentalists were able to devise a method to mitigate the environmental damage caused by the aviation industry. First, setting up regulations. Regulation of the sector is required to address environmental damage caused by air travel to give airline restrictions on carbon emissions. Second, use our technology. Use our technology to address the aviation industry's climate effect. Technology can be employed in the design and systems of planes to make them more efficient,
A breakthrough in the utilization of green fuel, such as biofuels, hydrogen, solar panels, and batteries, could save the globe from the environmental damage caused by kerosene-fueled aircraft engines. Third, optimization of flight routes. In a bid to protect the climate, optimizing flight routes can reduce the negative effects of flying. Having a flight plan that avoids weather conditions, which results in creation of clouds, is among the best strategies. Lastly, study and invention of alternative energy resources, aircraft engines. Unlike other engines, have no other greener alternative such as the use of solar or other renewable energy. Technological advancement in the sector might lead to electric planes that emit less and are more fuel efficient. However, the sector remains negligent in matters of the environment. So, that's the real story behind the artwork. And that is also why we should always protect our environment. That brings our visit to a close. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot about the aviation industry. Let's say yes.
Congratulations once again to Cessna and Dornier for the top infomercials. Let's move on. Please welcome our first performers from grade 12, Section Montgolfier.
Yo, yo, yo! Pats, pag-ingay pa sa performance ng Montgolfier. Shoutout ka pa sa mga kasi kong magaling. Ito na sa inyo aming performance. Kung ang pinagdaanan natin, kaya-kaya ito. Marami tayo pagtulong-tulungan ito. Walang ayaw, walang bibitaw, walang mawawalan, walang maiiwan. Yun lang. God bless.
Some are mad, while others laugh. Some grow with no better half. Others sleep, while others curse. And others run behind a big black purse. Some are pure, some are half-read. Some are sober, some are wasted. Some are rich because of fame. Some are poor with no food on their plate. Some stand out, while others threaten. Some are friends, some are dead. Some are friends, some are foes. Some have some have woes. Yeah. Every color, every hue is represented by him to decide in this room. Take a look and look the lights screaming out. It's drum in this light as over.
Magkakaisa ang kailangan ng harap tayo sama-sama lumaban at umangat para magtulungan upang magkahit-kaya pagkakaisa ng bawat isa ating pagkalan para tigilan ng pagtatalo sama-sama tayo sa panalo paghandaan ng pagbabago sa linhawa ating tayo magkakaparehas problema lumilipas sa bawat kaguluhan ng magdaranas kapag isa at kailangan.
Woo! Section ko nga yan, guys. So proud of you guys. Nicely done, Section Montgolfier.
I love your guitar skills, partner. A huge thanks to Section Montgolfier for displaying their act of unity. Proceeding to the next performance, let's please welcome Grade 12 Kaylee.
She likes me, she likes me not. A million times that same line has been sought. I've told a flower my deepest desires, yet what awaited me were chains that bound those words into hours. The hours turned days, till the days became nights, and I say a little prayer that things will be alright. I've been fooled one too many times to believe a certain promise. Things I've cherished have tarnished, corrupted, mistreated, deleted, secluded. They faded farther and farther away, till I couldn't even say I love you. I may be overreacting to getting rejected a couple of times. I may be saying things that would seem out of line. I may be making a big deal out of things, since there's plenty of fish in the sea. I guess somewhere along those lines, I wish we were meant to be. Why is it so hard these days to find that one right person, to be decked out with cards to play, but still can't earn them? They chase these guys who mistreat them, and they beg for praise from those who they condemn. A society where being bad would be good for the looks and the praises, sincerity for the lad that had and shouldn't be the rooks on these pages. For love isn't a game to be won by those with fame and fortune. Love is faith, and a name to those who tamed the tides and found their own truth. I hate to judge our generation where people became so clueless. A simple date and one mistake may lead to separation, adding to the few listed. Let's break more hearts and tear them in two parts that feed our growing agony of solemn, hateful rhapsodies. Don't let them be your enemy, and take the chance to make some peace. Let's spread the love and treat each other right, cause we deserve it. We heard the cries of those we love each night when they were hurting. So help them grow and smile to nourish, flourish, and take care of, cause they're the ones we love the most. A gem we haven't realized, a gem called unconditional love.
Like a flower grown from care and nourish, the riverbed that devours those we cherish. Feelings said that they have not heard true. At most, I've read my feelings for you.
I've been happier back then when I was a sturdy luck. Some type of therapy, your smile has always been the key. Not can withhold me from showing empathy, unlocking the mysteries of the life we would call our story.
A round of applause for Section Kaylee for that wonderful performance! Challenges were really transcended there, right, partner?
Exactly. Right now, I'm just getting more excited with what the other sections have to offer. So I guess we should call on our next performance from Grade 12 Lilienthal.
Hey kid, don't quit your daydream yet. I know you feel locked out in the cold. Seems like you're lost and alone. Hey kid, don't listen to your head. It only fills you with dread and with doubt. Left looking for an easy way out. I know you don't know. Oh no, you don't know. I wanna feel happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days. Walls of isolation inside of my pain, and I don't know if I'm ready to change. I wanna feel happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days. All of this frustration inside of my brain, and I don't know if I'm ready to change. Some nights you call for the jaws of life to pull you out of the crash, a forgotten ghost from your past. When enough doesn't cut it, when you're backed up against a wall, is it the life that you wanted, when you could never have it all? I wanna feel happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days. Walls of isolation inside of my pain,
Grabe partner, I did not see that coming from Section Brilliantal. Outstanding work to the whole class. Nicely done.
Oho, syempre hindi magpapatalo ang grade 12 Earhart. Ready na sila para humataw. Kaya naman, let us all watch what they have in store for us.
This the new maneuver. Bringing it back 2004, 2018. More joy, hold up. Hey mama said, tell me what's up. The new maneuver is ready to drop. I do what your body won't say, nah. We don't need much, I'm all that. Oh mama, hey, I mix that waist with the rhythm with just a acapella. Shout to the world, you know this for everyone. Sale lindo, es lindo, es puro, es puro. Raise a place, numa, keep on close, she drago starinte. Navintes, te okitaye. The best time of your life, bring a friend. Too many times I see man down. More reasons to be grateful, yeah. Oh mama, yeah. I mix that waist with the rhythm with just a acapella. Shout to the world, you know this for everyone. Es lindo, es puro, hermano, es besar lindo. Es lindo, es puro, es puro. Raise a place.
Syempre naman partner, baka section ka yan. And now, last but especially not the least, is grade 12 right. Just like what their motto says, you can never go wrong with right.
Ubi Concordia, Ibi Victoria.
Today, the world is faced with a death, trying so hard not to break the thread. Pandemic made the people a living dead, so arduous to find a single breath.
Humanity will always find a way, for we don't want to go astray. Compliance to protocols made solid each day. Come together as one to seize the day.
These challenges we face, we can surpass it with grace. Humanity, together with faith, life's hurdles will make us great.
The challenges today is unthinkable. The number of casualties is unstoppable.
Together we stand, divided we fall. One and united, we become invincible.
In a kingdom full of storms, I threw my unification upon the floor. I felt obliged to admire the transforms.
Together we strive, unite and conquer.
Deep into that darkness, typified, and its eyes have all the overtaken. Eagerly I look for the exceedance, as we will rise with perseverance.
Let us traverse the world unknown, unite everyone's heart, soul and bone, as we get past our hurdles and raise our hand.
Together, let us face tomorrow as we take a stand.
For today, we come together to see the light, as we release all the darkness of our fright, embarking steadily that one day we will reach paradise. As we fill one's heart, mind, body, and soul of empowerment.
No man is an island.
Together we unite, altogether we stand. Unity will make us win our fight.
Ubi Concordia, Ibi Victoria. Where there is unity, there is victory.
Another exceptional performance delivered by Section Right. Kakaiba talaga kayo guys. A job well done.
Diba? A huge class effort and astounding execution by the performers of Section Right.
And finally, that about wraps up the performances for Grade 12. But before the program ends, let's showcase the top 3 student development program infomercials created by Section Right, Lilienthal, and Kaylee.
Hi, I'm RA, and I've always loved to travel, especially by flying. What I love about it is that we engage in not knowing the outcome and reveling in that uncertainty, and that's according to Nat Geo. Unfortunately, the use of air transportation as a way of traveling has made a huge impact on our environment. Global aviation emissions have risen substantially in the last half-century, starting with man's first flight. Aviation emissions have nearly doubled since 1950 and tripled since the 1960s and 1970s. As a result, their share of global emissions has remained steady at around 2% to 5%. On a positive note, new technological improvements in aircraft that are more focused on sustainability have helped save more than 80 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions since 2000. Ever since then, the aviation industry has been making efforts in creating a difference. It is why PATTS College of Aeronautics encourages the youth to raise awareness of the negative effects of the aviation industry on our environment. All of us have the capability to create a difference. Usage of reusable items like eco-friendly bags, reducing the use of non-recyclable products such as foam containers, and recycling things like used sachets into multifunctional bags are some of the examples that we can do to contribute. Changing a bit of our lifestyle could help us achieve the difference we want to make. Through our efforts and consistency, we can change the way the aviation industry affects our environment.
Aviation improves quality of life by allowing us to see friends, family, travel, see new areas, and shrink the world into a few hours.
As aviation grows to meet increasing demand and as other sectors of the economy reduce emissions, aviation's share of overall emissions is likely to increase. Which is why aviation, from manufacturers to airports to airlines to air traffic management, is working hard to limit green gas emissions.
Aviation is pioneering attempts to enhance its environmental performance. It was one of the first sectors to set lofty worldwide goals and devise a plan to mitigate its influence on climate change. Circular economy. The aviation industry aims to reduce their environmental impact. Airlines and airports are minimizing, reusing, and recycling garbage from their flight and ground operations.
Greener manufacturing. Aircraft and engine manufacturers all around the globe are taking the lead in improving factory sustainability, both in terms of production and waste management. Improving air quality. Emissions from aircraft and other aircraft operations can have an impact on local air quality. New models generate 50% less carbon monoxide and 90% less smoke than those built 50 years ago, thanks to technological advancements.
Aviation and our environment have their own essence that we, people, most especially students taking the course of aviation, uses not just in living with our dreams, but for our progression. Let us live with purpose, and let us always have our focus on aviation and in the betterment of our environment.
Good day, this is Lillian Hart News and today's headline. Airbus has just released its concept airliners that are designed to lessen the harmful effects of aircraft emissions on the environment. We have Mayor Pasamonte at Airbus for further information. Mayor.
Aircraft emissions are considered one of the biggest contributors to air pollution. Because of this, Airbus decided to create their own solution, the hydrogen-powered planes. We have here one of the engineers of these airliners, Engineer Rene Consular. Could you tell us details about this concept?
These three concept planes differ from conventional airliners because they use hydrogen fuel instead of jet fuel. These planes are different methods to use this idea of decarbonizing the aviation industry. Fumes emitted by airplanes harm the environment, so as a solution, we created this concept called zero-emission hydrogen-powered planes.
You mentioned to us that these planes are fueled by hydrogen. Could you tell us why and how it works?
Hydrogen fuel was chosen in order to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Liquid hydrogen is burned with oxygen to create an efficient hybrid system that lessens carbon emissions while acting as a coolant.
How would these concepts reduce global warming?
We can use these concepts to influence other industries to invest in renewable energy and help lessen carbon emissions. With the eve of electric cars, we can help persuade the masses to refrain from using carbon-emitting transportation and inspire future generations to do the same.
With these planes expected to begin operations in 2035, we should see their impact on reducing global warming once operational. Back to you, Mary.
Thank you, Mayor. And that's all we have for today. This is Lillian Hart News. Tune in for more updates. Stay safe and have a nice day.
Wow, grabe talaga! PATTSinos are not just great dancers, musically inclined, but also eloquent, creative, and artistic. Talentadong PATTSino!
That's right, partner! Talagang napaka-versatile natin mga sea horses.
Sa mga entries na yan, they already proved to us what we senior high PATTSians are truly capable of.
I couldn't agree more, Marvel. And as a result, we all honed our skills and sorted our dreams with the SDP project.
At this point, sadly, we're very close to the end of our event.
Yes, partner, with that, we first would like to thank the SHS Department teachers for this event, which would be meaningless without their help. Secondly, we'd also like to thank the Field Demonstration Committee for allowing us senior high schoolers to showcase our skills. Lastly, a huge shout out and thank you to all performers who contributed to this event.
And now, let us have the closing remarks by the PATS Senior High Council Chancellor, Zareen Kyla Gaspi.
Mabuhay PATTSians! As we end our senior high school field demonstration, I would like to thank everyone who participated and made our event a success. As for the senior high school department, thank you for celebrating our beloved School's Foundation Day with us and completing all the activities assigned by our project head, Mr. Charles Dominic Concepcion, even though we are just in front of our screens. Things are getting better, COVID cases are getting lower. Let us all hope for a better celebration next academic year. On behalf of the PATS Senior High School Council, we send our gratitude to everyone who made our event and activity possible. Please continue to ignite your academic spirits and be one of our dearest school's pride. That would be all. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you, Miss Chancellor.
This marks the end of our program. Sana nag-enjoy ang ating mga viewers. And of course, we hope that our performers enjoyed it as much as everyone else did.
Before we say our goodbyes, we would like to show our appreciations to the organizers of this event. This also wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you PSHC, ABF Society, and the PATS Management.
Thank you for joining us in the celebration of PATS 53rd founding anniversary. We are so glad that everyone here is a part of history. With that, again, my name is Margaret Ilan Patenya.
And this has been Earl Thomas Marasigan,
your host for today.